All right, y'all, we're in a series right now. We've been talking about Jesus' top 5 most savage moments. So today we're going to talk about number 4. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so at number 4, we have Jesus talking with a scribe and a disciple. And the conversation goes a little like this. As they were going along the road, someone said to him, "I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes, and the birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." To another he said, "Follow me." But he said, "Lord, let me first go and bury my father." And Jesus said to him, "Leave the dead to bury their own dead. But as for you, go and proclaim the kingdom of God." Yet another said, "I will follow you, Lord, but let me first say farewell to those at my home." Jesus said to him, "No one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God." So how do we know that these are disciples and scribes he's talking to? So up here we have two different perspectives, Matthew's perspective and Luke's perspective, right? So in Matthew, he's very clear about a scribe came up to him and a disciple came up to him. But what was really savage is the leave the dead to bury their own dead, Jesus says, right? And I know what you may be thinking. That's not only savage, that's cold. Jesus not letting that man bury his own father. And I can understand that perspective from today's worldly ways where we let any and everything take priority over Jesus. But let me tell you how the Jews used to live 2,000 years ago, right? So point one. The eldest son's responsibility when the father passed away was to take care of the burial ceremony. So what does that entail? Preparing the body, placing it in a tomb, and doing a cleansing ritual. So that may be what the young man meant by, "Let me go and bury my father." Or he could have meant that he wanted to take his father's bones and place them in a more family-oriented resting place rather than where they were currently at. But none of that ultimately matters. Why? Because Jesus said, "Follow me." Right? But the man's response was, "Wait, whoa, I'm not ready. I have other responsibilities, other priorities to do before I go follow you more deeply." Because we know this was a disciple, so he's following him somewhat. But Jesus asked for total dedication, total commitment. And his first response is, "No, wait, whoa, I got other things to take care of." Now, though we don't know the intimate details of this situation, it's pretty clear to see that there is a heart issue with this disciple. Jesus wants total commitment, total dedication. He wants your heart. We can't pick and choose when to follow Jesus and when to do certain things. No, he wants total commitment. There is a cost to following Jesus, and we have to be willing to abandon everything that has provided us security in the past, security in our lives, security in our hearts, and put that security in Jesus. Second point, if God calls you, regardless of your excuse, he is first. This man also could have been using his father's burial and these responsibilities as an excuse. But ultimately, that does not matter. There are no excuses. Jesus comes first. All right, y'all. I thought this was a pretty savage moment. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment below. I'm out. Peace.